We're live.
Welcome to the Set Up for Success show with your girl Danielle Morell and my co-master coach and BFF Tanya Watkins.
Hey, we're so excited to have you ladies today.
I know this is such an exciting show. Well, every show I say that because it's exciting times around here. So you know that every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we come to you live right here. It's okay if you check the replay to do this Setup for Success show with you. Although we would really truly love for you to be here. And if you are joining us, live or on the replay, make sure that you say, "Hey, girl, hey!" If you've been here before, let us know. If this is your first time, we can't wait to connect with you down in the comments. Again, let us know your name, where you're from, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, if you're already established, if you have a business, let us know what you do. And so every Tuesday, like I said, at 12:30, make sure you set your notifications. We come here really to share and converse and just, get to meet with you, get to connect with you, to share what we have learned in over 10, 15 years plus in being in business. But definitely over 10 years of running our own successful multi-six-figure businesses, each a piece, and helping dozens and many other women do the same. What is working and what we found to be the way to be able to build a business where you get to work less and make more, right? Because what we feel like, one of the things we're really passionate is for the modern woman to be able to have a way to work and make money that accommodates her dream life and allows her to show up at her best in all areas, to have bandwidth and bank, right? We don't want just money. We don't want just time. We want both. And we believe that the modern woman really needs both to be able to, do everything. So again, as you can see, we're really passionate. But today we're going to be talking about how to know if it is time for you to go full-time in your business, how to know if you are ready to go full-time in your business. And again, let us know in the comments below if you are, working on your business, or if you're at your job, maybe you starting a business or thinking about it, and just really ready to transition out to 9 to 5. Let us know that down in the comments. I know this was my personal story, my personal journey to entrepreneurship. I've always somewhat had a desire to do my own thing. I mean, I always used to joke, I'm pink satin in a brown polyester world. I just can't do the cubicle. Oh my God, I get in there and it's like I'm stressed out in that brown box. And especially when it's this time of year, when it's spring and summer, and I'm looking outside in that brown box, I'm like, no, not for me. Let me know if you've ever had that feeling. Maybe you don't work in a brown box at your 9 to 5. Maybe it's a glass one. But let me know how you feel about it. But yeah, I was one of those women who just didn't feel like, I got to be fabulous and flourish in such a constricting and protocol world. That being one. And two, I just felt like the lifestyle that I was trying to create for myself, being and to excel as being a wife and a mother and being able to show up for my kids, it just really seemed very difficult working 40 hours outside the home. And then also, trying to come home and do the second shift of silent labor, which is childcare, cooking, and cleaning, right? I was like, wait a second. They just sold me a bag of goods, talking about go to college, get a job, get married, buy a house, have kids. Next thing I know, I'm already depressed at 30. What's going on? I was like, I thought the breakdown was at 50. Jeez, wait a second. This is not the fairy tale. Let me know if any of this, if you're feeling what I'm picking up, you're resonating this. So this is a fun, topic for me because, like I said, I was that person who was very ready. And so today, that's what we want to unpack with you and, share what we feel like are some of the things that, are good signs. They're good signs that, you might be ready to leave your job, that it's time. And so we want to just kind of share that with you, right, Tanya?
Yes.
I'm
excited to hear your story. I love when you share your story. So I'm like, oh, Anita's in the building. Sharice is in the building. I love when our SOBCs show up.
Yes, girl.
They're here.
Yeah, and if you want to share this with a friend, if you know a friend that needs to hear this story, if you know any friends who've been complaining about their job, especially if they spend a lot of time on social media. Now, if they talking about they don't like their job, but you just know they could be a social media marketer for the way that they be posting. You're like, is this your job? Do you get paid to post the way you be giving up updates in your life? If you know a friend like that, go ahead and share this with them. You know what I mean? Because this might be the opportunity that they're looking for, right, Tanya?
Yes, that's
that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yes. You should be here, maybe not ready to quit your job, but it's a good sign that you should be watching this. If you spend a lot of time on social media, scrolling, participating, conversing, you can make a post in a jiffy. If you can write up some content in a second, then you're in the right place. And you don't like your job, and you're also feeling like you need more peace and profits, bandwidth and bank, then you're in the right place. So I'm gonna jump right into kind of my things. Like I said, I shared a little bit about my story, feeling that way about my 9 to 5, right? One of the things I'll just quickly say that I really started to, that helped me be able to transition, was paying attention to what I was naturally gravitating at the job that I was learning and that I was interested in. So, I have a degree in marketing and management, but through, doing marketing for companies and learning like blogging and inbound and outbound marketing and all of those type of things, I started deep diving more in that, learning about how do you build a blog to create inbound marketing that I'm doing for my job. What is that? And I saw other people doing that. I was like, oh, I need a website. And then I was like, well, let me find out how to do that. And I spent time learning how to build websites. Like, I started really getting excited about what I was learning at the job. So, one of the things is seeing what skill sets you have at your job, you know what I mean, to take into the marketplace, that you can make money from. So that's one thing. Now, obviously, Tanya and I, we have a program called Set Up for Success Online Business Consultants, where we actually teach women a done-for-you business, especially women who like online marketing, have a background in maybe graphic, web design, social media, virtual assistants, anything like that, business coaching, some type of coaching that might not even be making money, but it's online, so you're getting that online coaching experience. We teach you exactly how a done-for-you business, the skill set, strategies, and solutions to have it done for you business, so that within 7 to 14 days, you can actually start working a business in the marketplace that puts you in position to leave your 9 to 5. Because one of the things, obviously, to make you feel good about is having money come in that is in alignment to replacing that. So again, let me just share you what my signs are that if you're ready to go full time in your job. One is that you've been cheating on the job. Okay. Okay. One of the things is this isn't the first, major sign, but this is one of them. Cheating on the job means if you've been spending more time at your job working on your business than you at your job, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? People walking by, you know what I mean? You got your phone down, you're handling calls. You're handling calls in the conference room. I done had some
calls on my lunch break.
I done had some coaching clients where the clients was in a boardroom, like, oh, I reserved it for a client. Okay, so if you're doing that, that's probably a sign. You're ready. You're ready. You know what I mean? Now, that's a sign, not the biggest sign. Let me start with the biggest sign. The biggest sign that you're probably ready to go full time in your business is that people are actually reaching out to you, wanting to work with you. Okay. If people are coming to you and say, hey, what are you doing? Or you're actually getting some paying clients, preferably you've made a couple $1,000s in your business, you know what I mean? And you do at least have a consistent stream of folks asking you, hey, what do you do? I want to work with you. Tell me more. That is a good sign. Why is that a good sign? Because that means that when if you were to quit today, and let's say I quit with no safety or savings either. Okay. Literally, I had that last paycheck they was paying me when you quit. Well, thank you for your time. That was the window. So your girl must have been obviously comfortable that in 2 weeks I can make magic happen. And truly, that's what you got to feel like. You got to feel like, hey, if I quit today with even nothing, in 4 weeks, can I make something happen? So that's another big sign that you're ready to quit your job, is that you have unshakable faith. You know what I mean? If you don't have unshakable faith that God got you, then after him, the universe got you, and then after that, your spirit guides got you. And then after that, a friend or a relative got you. Then you ain't ready. Okay, then you ain't ready, because I can tell you that people who quit even with a penny to their name and who made it happen in a very short amount of time were those who had unshakable faith. And I've worked with those clients many times over, again, because I was that client, literally, who said, I'm going to figure this out. So another good, tip, is always speak life of yourself. Be careful how you think about how you feel about how it's all going to play out. Play out the best possible scenario for yourself. So that's another thing. Let's see here. You can feel good about quitting if you're showing up consistently and you're comfortable with that. If you're not comfortable showing up consistently and being visible and putting yourself out there and sharing what you do and talking about what you do, if that makes you nervous, scared, salesy, sleazy, slutty, whatever those words are, they all go together at this point. Then you ain't ready, okay? Because you know what? It's gonna take that. You know what I mean? So you've got to be like so confident and comfortable. Like, oh my God, you've been doing this for a little bit, so you've been building up your muscle of confidence. So when you go out here, you don't freeze or overthink, because that will be the fastest, way of a mistake, is jumping out here and then questioning if you're even confident enough to at least show up and share what you do, because you're going to need that. Right, Tanya? What do you think about that?
Absolutely.
I think I'm almost done. But yeah, what do you think about that?
I was just going to say, I think, sales are obviously the lifeline of your business. And if you're not doing that consistently, then you are going to, hit a snag, so to speak. And then we know whenever that happens, whenever things start to slip, then confidence, here comes that's trailing down. That unshakable faith starts shaking up. So I think it's to the detriment of your business if you're not consistently showing up, and to your point, comfortable doing so, having a system in place that can allow you to get things, going on an automated path, for sure. I agree.
Yeah. So then I think the last thing I kind of say, my signs that you are, you're ready to quit, is if you feel like it's just one thing that you're missing. I think the biggest mistake is quitting prematurely, and you feel like there's a lot of things. Like, I got to get my website. Like when I was really comfortable, because I felt like I know I'm just missing one thing. I had people reaching out to me. People wanted to work. I just couldn't close them. You know what I mean? I couldn't get them to pay me high ticket dollars. I was generating a couple of dollars. So that's why I said, if you're not generating no money, or never generate, or not in the last 90 days, or last 30, you're real brave. And I'm brave. You passed me. You don't pass me. And I mean, so with that being said, so I think it's good to feel like it's just one thing. Like for me, I feel like if I could just get people to pay me, close on the phone and pay me high dollars, it didn't feel like a lot of things. Because the more, when it's just one thing, you know what I mean? You feel like you can get, so that's a good thing. If you want to quit your job, and to be honest, you feel like, honestly, it does feel like more than one thing, Danielle. I don't feel like I'm just missing one. It feels like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if my price is right. Ain't nobody reaching out to me. Then that's why you need our Set Up for Success online business consultant program, because we'll give you all the things, and you won't even have to worry about a thing, and we can just get on with the thing. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Okay, and then, so that's what I would say about that. If you feel like you want to quit your job, but maybe you don't have the confidence in being what type of content to create to attract paying clients, that's what our program's for. We want you to be able to get into your desires quickly, so that you can start living in your fullest potential. We need more women rising, so other women can see that it's done, because right now they're getting a little worried. They're a little weary. Okay, so so if you feel like you're ready to leave your job, and you're just like, okay, but I hear you, but I'm missing some of the key things that you said before it's ready to go. Like people aren't asking to work with you. You're not hitting a couple $1,000s in your business. You've been doing it for a long time. You're getting very antsy about the job. You're definitely cheating. So you're doing all the things and cheating. Then come talk to us. We'd love to talk to you about this opportunity. So Tanya, what share with us? What are your signs that it might be a good idea. Maybe it's something to explore. They it's ready to time to go full time.
Well, I'm actually going to flip this on its head. And I didn't even tell you I was going to do this, but I think you'll appreciate it. So we're talking about how to know if you're ready to go full time in your business, right? And Danielle, I loved hearing her story because it was such a power move and a faith move to say, you know what, I deserve better than this. And I'm proud of her for doing that because she paved the way for a lot of us to be like, I can do it too. However, I got fired. I got laid off. I hate to say fired. I like to say fired because it's like dramatic, but I got laid off. And so there's some people out there who are, doing the things, right? They're like, okay, I'm getting ready to get ready. Like I was, and Danielle knows because I was texting her all the time. Like, I think I'm gonna do it. I think it was gonna be July after my wedding in 2017. I was like, okay, girl, I got the date. I'm gonna quit. Girls, January. I don't remember the date now at this point. January 30, 20, somewhere around January of that year, 2017, I got a meeting marker from HR talking about
you come here.
Can you come to the office real quick? Wait, what? What I do?
I'm good. I think I'll pass.
Yes. So I also want you guys to think of, hey, it's great. And a lot of us are able to leave our jobs and give the letter of resignation and have that moment of triumph. But I was not afforded that. So what I want you guys to do is really think about two things. You know already that if you're watching this, that you're thinking, okay, I want to be able to leave my job. I want you to take a look at your expenses and take a look at what you absolutely need every single month to make bills happen. What is your monthly nut? And I want you the closer you can get to that as soon as possible, that is a surefire way of, okay, now we're ready. Because if you can come up with, and that was one of the things that I did early when I did get laid off, It was kind of like, oh, okay. Because I was already well beyond my monthly nut with my business and obviously my 6-figure salary. So I want you to think about that. What do I need to make each month so that I know all my bills are covered? Right. So if by chance, especially with the way the economy is now, you get a little HR meeting on your calendar like I did, you're prepared for it. And also thinking, just one of the things I thought of for a sign that I had going into this whole entrepreneurial journey was the lack of creative freedom. Most of us who are working in our jobs, by and large, cannot feel like the capacity that we have to give, to create, to do, to affect. The companies say that here's our mission, and we want you to be aligned with the mission, right? And you, during your orientation and all the meetings and everything, your company keeps re-engaging you, telling you to drive the mission with them. But then they put you in this box and say, but do it like this.
Right.
And when you're like us and you're savvy and you're creative and you want to do things, aligned with your soul, that doesn't work long term. It does not. You will be sitting there like antsy, waiting to get out.
Right.
So if you're feeling that way, like that your creative freedom is stagnant, then that's another sign for you to start thinking about how do you get out of that. And the first thing I would do is make sure that you have clarity around your monthly nut.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
I think that, I'm glad because when Ty and I came together with our notes, I was like, I know I'm probably going to be like the fluffy, and you're going to come more with the systems. But I think you did bring on that part that is really important to kind of balance this is, okay, also, right, do know your expenses and making sure that, you are preparing for this, as soon as possible when you know you want to. In Tanya's situation, luckily she had been preparing her business for the time that this came. So I love Tanya's story equally as much. And that's so cool because entrepreneurship is unique to every person on the journey. But she got her first, not her first, but she had a $5,000 client that day that she, you know what I mean? She had a $5,000 client that same day. And that's because, she had been getting her business in alignment to, for that moment. So being prepared for it, right? Yeah. So definitely knowing your money. Yeah. What are the things?
I think that you brought up some really good points. I would say that also to your point, knowing your numbers and kind of keeping a gauge on that creative freedom and knowing that you deserve way more. If you feel like you're in a place that's not giving you that, then that's enough right there. That feeling of that desire and lacking of having all the things, that right there is enough. When you walk in and you gotta, like my mom, she used to always do this thing where she said when she would walk into her job, she'd be like, all right, showtime.
Yeah.
And if you have to brace yourself to walk into your building, to walk into your place of work, and you have to muster up the courage, muster up all the things to be there, and then you like, or you drive up to and you're in the driveway or the parking lot of your job, and you're just sitting there like, all right, girl, hope they don't mess with me today. Or you're texting your girlfriends like, I hope they don't try me today. Like, I remember those days where I would be like driving to a job site, and I'd be talking to my girlfriend like,
yeah,
they don't want it with me today. They don't want it with me today.
Yeah, and I would, definitely, I would say another thing to know if you're ready to kind of like dovetail off what you're saying is, do know how much money you need to be making per month. Obviously, whatever that is to replace your job, and a little bit, you need to really kind of stretch yourself, a little stretch goal there. You don't want to make your goal, if you need to make $7,000 a month to quit your job, your goal needs to be, okay, I need to be making 10. I need to stretch to 10 so I can always hit 7. But be clear on what that number is, and then working backwards, which is one of our main like things in SOBC that we teach our clients, and we want our clients to teach their clients, and so forth, because there's not enough women doing this type of simple engineering, this simple math, which is working backwards, which is saying, okay, if I want to make 10,000, I need to earn that per month to be taking care of her. Even if you just go at the 7, working backwards and saying, oh, how many customers, clients, sales can I realistically make with my audience, with my advertising, with my awareness, with my activity, with my assistance and availability. Like, there's a lot of those things you gotta like realistically, because a lot of women overestimate or I only need 30, like, no, that's too many, and you still have a 9 to 5, that's 40 hours. So you really need something where you only need 1, maybe 2 clients a week when you have a job, like, to make sales, unless you have, again, audience, advertising, automation, where you can sell dozens of things on automation while you're at a 9 to 5. A lot of times women at 9 to 5s pick jobs that is another 9 to 5, and then they have kids, cooking, cleaning, self-care, travel, sleep, thinking, resting, you know what I mean? And like getting ready to get ready. And so it's like, that's a lot, and it burns women out, and it keeps them spinning their wheels for years. And we have a real epidemic of women not making enough money out here. A lot of women starting businesses, not very many. And we talk about it all the time. You can visit our website to see the stats. So we say all that to say, like, you do need to work backwards and be realistic. Like, okay, how many people, and know those numbers, and being very clear on, like, the women who transition the fastest know their numbers, and they can do it with the fewest amount of people, the fastest, the fewest amount of people until they get out that job. They're not usually women who have a full schedule and are also having to do things that require a lot of marketing, resources, advertising, quantity, sales, volume. So do your numbers and make sure that, hey, can I hit it? And that's, again, what our Set Up for Success online business consultant program. We give you a done-for-you business where you become an online business consultant. What we have done and what we see women do really well, we train you this skill set, strategies, and solutions to have your own business. We give you all the material. You can earn a minimum of $1,000 per client. See, you can get 5 clients and make $5,000, and you can increase the rates as you feel more comfortable and even do less, right? 2 clients at $2,500. Now that makes it transitioning feel easy and secure, because you're not going to have to do a whole lot to guarantee that you hit the money, especially in the beginning when you don't have a lot of resources. So again, SOBC setupforsuccess.biz /enroll is where you can find out more information about that. So, right, Tanya, that would be a key thing to know if you're ready. If the numbers that I just shared with you is like, whoa, I've never done that before, you're not ready. If I asked you right now, how much money do you need to quit your job, and you don't know, you're not ready. If I asked you how many sales, clients, customers you need to sell to hit your income goal, this month, and you don't know, you're not ready. Because if you need to know those and feel good about getting alignment to those, or you're not ready. You know what I mean? You'll find out that you overestimate it and underestimate it in all the wrong places. And now, but I do find that the women who do find the fastest success in business are usually the ones who do quit their job and go full time. And that was with me too. I mean, I'm not. First thing is, we're not, look, you do what's best for you and your family, okay? I'm just saying, in my experience, the women who do, why? Because they're all in. They made a commitment to themselves, the universe, God. They made it all. They went all in. They said, "I'm gonna figure this out. I trust that this is gonna work. I have an unshakable faith." And they do. And you now have people did that. And yes, because for the first 6 months when I did, I definitely struggled. I mean, to figure out these things that, now know, you know what I mean? And then 6 months later, I then invested in myself, and that was the game changer too, right? Is becoming the kind of client you want to attract. So those are, my final thoughts on that. Tanya, what were any other things before we wrap up? Again, make sure y'all turn on those notifications and calendar to come chat with us every Tuesdays at 12:30.
Yes, awesome. Final thoughts. One, as Danielle said, if you are ready to make this commitment to yourself and your business and your future life, your future self, then you need to go to setupforsuccess.biz/enroll. We also invite you to join our Facebook group, which is setupforsuccess.biz/community. And if you have questions, comments, you can post them in the comments here, or you can inbox our page. We'd love to have a chat with you. And honestly, really, this is just, we're here to, support women, especially women of color, especially Black women, to be able to really live the life that they desire. And that is our main goal here, is to make sure that we put forth all the tools and resources and things that we have, everything that we can give you to be able to make sure that you are able to live your life by design. And that is what we're commissioned to do. And Set Up for Success is a beautiful way to do that while you're able to work less, make more, and really be all that you can be in all areas of your life, not just a business owner. And that's like the beautiful thing about this program, is that we're teaching you how to be the best business owner so you can be the best wife, the best mom, the best friend, all the things.
Right.
You're not sacrificing any of those things. You're actually going to have more time to do those things. And that's what we're really proud about. So we love you.
Sacrifice. There you go. Success without sacrifice.
Yeah, success without sacrifice. I love it. All right, ladies, we will catch you next week. Same time, 12:30.
All right. Much love, peace, and prosperity.
Okay, let's go on the other.
Okay. All right, you want to meet in the
Yes.